Thank you again for watching another video that I call Sharing Life with You. I hope that you are doing wonderful today as well. I hope that you are safe, you and your family, and also your friends. In this video, I want to go ahead and share with you a message, and that's what I'm going to call it, a message. And this message is do you believe in God? And I know that the current uh, things that we are going through in life will cause many people to become doubtful. And a lot of times you may hear people make comments that will bring fear into your heart. And my message is not a message of fear. It's a message of love, it's a message of hope, and it's a message of faith. And I want you to understand that. And I want you to be open to what I have to say with you today. And I want you to open your mind and put away all of the religious thoughts that you've had in your mind, and the things that you've experienced in the past from the things of church. I simply want to present to you a God who is love. And that's who He is. He is love. And I know that for a lot of people, they ask the question, well, if God is love, then why are all these bad things happening in the world? Well, let me share with you my belief on that. When you go back into the book of Genesis, you see that how God created the heavens and the earth, it says. And you see how also God created man and woman, because the scripture says that he created us in His image and in His likeness. And this is the beautiful thing that people don't know today, and that you were created in the image and in the likeness of God. Yes, you were birthed from your mother, but before that, before the worlds were formed, you existed in God, and you existed in His love. And because of His love for you, you are given this life. And so are millions of people in the world today. God has blessed us with this gift of doing what is good and doing what is right. Unfortunately, people make decisions to do what is wrong apart from who God is, because God is love. And whenever you walk away from what is real and what is true, you go into what is a lie now, and you go into what is wrong. And when man begins to live their life apart from their faith in God and begin to do their own thing, well, you're going to find it that we would begin to live this life selfishly and only thinking about ourselves and not thinking about the next person. That is not God. God is thinking about us, and He's desiring that relationship with us. But when you don't know, or no one has ever told you that God is love, and that you can simply come to Him with all of your mistakes, with everything that you've done wrong, and you can come to God and you can simply ask Him. So you need to ask Him, and you need to believe to forgive you for all the wrong things that you have done. And by faith, the only thing that you can do is simply accept what He has done and how He has forgiven you, to be able to start another life again. In other words, start all over again this life and begin to do all of the good things that will make a difference in the world today. There is a law that God has established in the world and in the universe. And when man or woman begins to do the wrong things, begins to touch or put their hands on the wrong things, then that law comes with some consequences. They could be a consequences of blessing, but they could also be the consequences of death. And unfortunately, innocent people are affected by this. And not only that, when you look at America and you look at the world, you see how we have accepted abortion. And we have allowed it because we have said that that's a woman's choice to either carry the child or to abort this child. But what you're looking at, what you're failing to understand is that it's life from within inside of you that you're giving this birth to. And when you begin to violate that law that God has established, life and blessings, and you choose to live your life selfishly, and you go after your own things, and you begin to live your own ways, and you begin to build resentment and anger and bitterness and hate towards people and government, this all brings division in the world today. That is not the God that I believe in, and that is not the God that I'm sharing with you in this short little video. I simply want to leave you with this. Don't waste your life in worry and in fear, in doubting. Come to God, believe that He is love. If you ask Him to forgive you, He would forgive you, and He would help you to be able to pick up your life and to continue to move on with life. He would connect you with the right people who will love you and who will not judge what they don't understand, but they will show you God's grace through their life. That's what I share with you in my videos. I can say, go and find God, and you can say, well, where is God? Well, the best thing for me to do is to tell you, look at me, and look how I have this relationship with this God, who I cannot see, but yet my faith pulls me towards God, and God is there for me. This is what we all need to do today. I can tell you all about love, but if I don't show you what that love is, you'll be empty of it. And that's what I want to share with you in this video. I want to share with you my faith in God, my belief in God, my hope in God during these difficult moments. And there will continue to be more difficult moments. I'm going to say this, and I know this may not be accepted by many, but I believe that the world will continue on. And I believe that God has still so much to do, and there's still so much for us to do in the world today. And I look at it like this, that if you say the world is greater in sin, then wait a minute. I thought the scripture said that the amount of sin is no greater than the greater of what the grace of God is. In other words, as sin abounded, sin increased. Grace increased more and more and more. So in other words, we can never, in the wrong things that we do, can never overcome the goodness of God, in other words. And I want you to understand that no matter how bad you see the world is today, there's still so much good in the world today. And we need to show compassion to the people who are hurting. We need to pray for those who have lost loved ones. And we need to remain in a spirit of love and not in a spirit of fear, a spirit of hate, a spirit of division, and arguing about what the government is doing or about what the president is doing. When you do that, you walk away from the spirit of love where life is at. And if you want life to be inside of you, and you want to be protected in your life and remain healthy, then remain in that spirit of love. Who is God? Remember this: before you were birthed, before you came into this world, you've always existed in God. And that's the beauty about what life is. And that's my videos that I always share with you, is living life. And life is not this material thing. It is not your job. It is not your house. It is not your car. Life is what comes from inside of you out. And how is it that you share this with other people? And how is it that you inspire other people to change? If you know someone that is in trouble, and you know someone that is sick, and you know someone that is in drugs, then be that blessing in their life and be that love of God that they need to see. Be that hope that they need to see, that faith that they need to see. Because in order for them to see God, they can only see it in you. And if they don't see it in you, then where do they go? They go to doing the things that they're doing every day. I don't want to take much of your time in this video. I simply want to share with you, come to Him who is love. Put aside all of the things that they say that He's here to punish you. He's not. He is not. He is not here to punish you. He is here to bless you, to help you, to protect you. It's man that does evil, and man has given that ability to do what is right and to do what is wrong. And we need to turn away from our wicked ways, like it says, and we need to come back and to begin to do the good things that would bring a difference into this world. I thank you for watching this short video. From my heart to your heart and to your family, I send my love, I send you my hope and faith. And I hope that you share this video with someone who needs to hear this, that God is love. And He is waiting right there where you are at for you. Thank you again. Until the next video, God bless you.